final race of the season. 4 drivers fighting for a championship.
You think about that entire year, a dream for a person in that one race. And Carl Edwards was the best car.
Carl Edwards once again leading the championship Ford. The caution will come out. A restart.
He's got the race won, with the exception of that last caution.
10 to go. They come into the restart zone. Carl Edwards on the inside. Green flag back in the air. They're blocking. Good going down low. Carl Edwards into the wall.
Look at the damage on the 19 car.
Joey Logano making a very, very aggressive move in a big wreck.
In the heat of the moment with that much on the line, it's easy to point fingers.
It's just the frustration. It's the size of the moment. A championship on the line.
You can imagine how important that was to him.
As competitors, you always think you're right. You're out there, man, I got hit, man, this happened to me, this happened to me. When my crew chief said he was coming up to talk to him, I figured, oh my gosh, he's about to go over there and kick his butt. Carl's a big guy.
A lot of times when there's drivers in other teams' pit boxes, it involves crew members getting involved in scuffles and things like that. So typically, we stay apart.
I think all of us were taken back. TV, everybody that saw it said this is one of the great sportsman acts that anybody's ever done.
Look at Carl Edwards. Listen.
He shook their hands.
Taking time to go to them and have a conversation. That would have been difficult for me to do.
When you think about how important that was to him, and for him then to react that way, I thought he was going up to that pit box and there was going to be some people laid out. And I will say this, I don't think I could have done it, and I wasn't feeling the same way.
Never experienced that reaction before. He reached out and said, it's good hard racing. It's 2 guys racing for the same thing, and unfortunate for both of us the situation we got put in, but it was good hard racing. Really, really genuine and sincere. He reached out and you could tell that there wasn't anything fake about it. Kind of go race on, which isn't how things are usually happening.
I thought we had it. I was frustrated.
For him to walk out of his race car and go straight to my pit box and say something to my crew chief is impressive. You don't ever see that in our sport, really ever. He's one of the most mentally strong people, and how he's able to just stay aware of the situation in the heat of the moment and understand other people's perspective. And I think that's what makes Carl a special person.
For him to be able to think logically and come down and have the conversation he did, I would expect that conversation 24 hours removed from the situation.
I think it says a lot about his character and the way he can handle things, and I think everybody really admired him for it.
I think Carl is a great role model, for myself and for kids growing up, to be able to learn a lot from, and I know I did.